Hey guys, okay, so I've had a lot of questions, people asking me what I do to keep my hair so healthy, how I grew my hair out so long, so fast, things like that. So what I thought I would do for you guys today is I'm going to do a little two-part mini-series on healthy hair tips. And this video is going to be the first of two, and it's just going to be some basic tips you can do, some of my favorite, to keep your hair healthy. And I'm also going to incorporate, because they kind of go hand in hand, tips for growing your hair out faster. And then the second video that I'm going to do is just going to be some of my favorite things, the things that I do to keep my hair so healthy. I'm going to show you guys some of the products that I use on my hair, and I'm also going to teach you guys how to properly wash your hair, which is really important for the health of your hair. So if you guys want to learn how to keep your hair healthy and how to grow it out faster, then just keep watching. Okay, so we all know that there's no magic potion that's going to make your hair grow faster overnight, but there are some things that you can do to help push it along in the process, and they're not going to work the same for everybody because everyone has different types of hair, different textures, different lengths, things like that. So hopefully some of the tips that I give you guys will help you guys out, and what I'm going to do is give you the healthy hair tips along with the tips to make it grow faster, because they kind of go together. The way to grow your hair out faster, the main thing is just to have healthier hair. So let's get into these tips and we'll get started. First tip that you can use to make your hair healthier is to get a haircut every 5 to 6 weeks. And this is the most common one that you'll probably hear, but it's also one of the most important. If you get a haircut every 5 to 6 weeks, all of your dead ends are going to be gone. It's going to make your hair not only feel healthier, but look healthier. If you wait longer than 5 to 6 weeks to get a haircut, the dead ends on the end of your hair and split ends are just going to keep creeping up your hair, and the next time you go get a haircut, you're going to have to get more of that hair cut off. So make sure that you get a haircut every 5 to 6 weeks. Second thing that you can do to keep your hair healthy is to avoid putting it up in messy buns and braids all the time. Now I know it's really hard to keep from doing this, because especially if you play sports or you're out at the beach, things like that, you just want to throw your hair up really fast. But if you're going to do that, try putting it up in a loose ponytail instead. It's a lot healthier for your hair. If you throw it up in a messy bun or even a braid, it's going to break the hair and cause more damage than if you were to just put it up in a ponytail. And wearing your hair up all the time anyways is damaging, so try to avoid that as much as possible. Third thing that you can do for healthy hair is not use so much heat on it. Now this is really important, because when you use so much heat on your hair every single day, it's going to just dry your hair out, and then it's going to cause split ends, and then it's just going to look completely damaged. So it's really important that you don't use heat on your hair every day. Some things that you can do are, if you absolutely have to use heat on your hair every day, or you go to work and you don't want your hair to be a big frizzy mess like mine is if I let it air dry, then what you can do is you can turn your blow dryer down to a cooler setting. You can turn your flat iron or your curling iron down to a lower temperature. You can let it air dry the night before and then flat iron your hair or curl it in the morning, or you can blow dry your hair and leave it a little bit damp, and then maybe while you're doing your makeup let it air dry, and then you can flat iron it or curl it after that. But you just need to make sure that no matter what you do, that you always use the heat protectant on your hair. It's really important, and it's going to protect your hair from the damage that the heat is putting out when you put it on there. So it's really important that you use a heat protectant all the time. The fourth thing that you can do to keep your hair healthy might come as a shock to some people, and some people are going to be like, that's really gross, I'm not doing that. But it's really good for your hair if you don't wash your hair every single day. Now, some people wash their hair every other day, some people wash their hair once a week. It just depends on your hair type and what works best for you. Now, the reason that you shouldn't wash your hair every single day is because there's natural oils in your hair, and when you wash your hair every single day, it strips your hair of those natural oils, and it causes your hair to become dry and brittle, and then it can break, and it causes damage to your hair. So it's really important that you don't wash your hair every single day, because you should let those natural oils get in there and do what they're supposed to do for your hair. So make sure that you don't wash your hair every single day. The fifth thing is something that I know that everybody's heard of, but I'm pretty sure they probably haven't abided by. Never ever ever use a brush on wet hair. Always use a wide tooth comb. Wet hair bends, snaps, breaks so much easier than dry hair, and it's going to cause split ends and cause your hair to look ridiculously damaged if you use a brush on wet hair. So make sure that you always use a wide tooth comb. The sixth thing that you can do for healthy hair, depending on your hair type, is do a deep conditioner on your hair every 1 to 2 weeks. And this is especially if you have chemically processed or treated hair. It's just going to help your hair look healthier, it's going to help rejuvenate it, and it's really good for your hair, especially if you have split ends or damaged hair. Even if you don't have chemically treated or processed hair, it's really important that you do a deep conditioner as well every 1 to 2 weeks. All the things that I just told you are ways to make your hair healthier. but healthier hair in general is going to make your hair grow faster, because like I said, there's not one thing that's going to make your hair grow faster. But I'm going to give you some tips now on things that might help your hair grow faster, aside from the fact of having healthier hair overall. And the first thing is that you just need to be healthier yourself. You need to have a healthier lifestyle, drinking lots of water, having a healthy diet, exercising, things like that. The basic things that you always hear. The healthier you are, the healthier your hair is going to be, and the faster your hair is going to grow, in addition to all the things that I already told you. Certain vitamins and minerals are really good for the growth of your hair, skin, and nails, and one in particular for the dryness of hair, and to help it grow faster, supposedly, is a water-soluble B vitamin called biotin. Now, I took this one when I was in high school. My hairdresser told me that it was supposed to be really good for the health of your hair, and so I started taking it, and it broke my skin out. So I know a few other people who have taken it that said that it broke their skin out, and they said that it worked to make their hair healthier, and I guess it grew their hair out faster. I'm not really sure, so maybe if you guys try to take it, let me know what it does for you. But I couldn't take it long enough to make my hair grow because it broke my skin out. But that's one that's supposed to help with the health of your hair and possibly grow your hair out faster. And also, folic acid and vitamins A, C, and D are really good for the health of your hair, skin, and nails. So possibly if you take those, they can help grow your hair out longer and faster. One last tip I have for you guys about growing your hair out longer and faster is that stress can affect the way that your hair grows. So if you've noticed that your hair stopped growing or it's growing really, really slow, maybe you're really stressed out. So try to relax, take a breather, use some of the other tips that I've given you today, and in no time your hair will start growing like it usually does. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips that I gave you today. Make sure you check out the next video, which is going to be my favorite tips to keeping your hair healthy. I'm going to show you some of the products that I use, and I'm also going to show you how to properly wash your hair, which is really important to keeping your hair healthy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!